Salut à tous, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle sortie photo aujourd'hui à Paris. Pour un super soleil, c'est génial. Derrière moi c'est la gare Saint-Lazare. Donc voilà, toujours le même quartier. J'ai essayé de changer jeudi. J'ai la chance d'avoir une petite semaine là et il va faire beau, donc je vais beaucoup shooter. Alors vous allez voir que dans cette sortie j'ai pas mal utilisé la lumière. Je vais essayer d'attirer votre attention par moment avec mon doigt sur l'étage de lumière pour vous montrer que les endroits qui peuvent être intéressants et tout de suite le rendu que ça fait sur les personnes. C'est vraiment un gros kiff de faire ça. Je trouve que le rendu des photos il est vraiment génial. Bon, après il faut essayer de soigner la composition, mais c'est une sortie assez fructueuse à ce niveau là.
In the field of shadows, where flowers stand like trees, by the cover of a willow, got down on his knees. He buried all of his hopes and dreams there beside a quiet stream, and waited for the summer to make him bloom. With the shovel in his sore hands, he dug a hole so took his dream plans and set him down to sleep. The secret thoughts, yeah, they all went down, buried in the stony ground, and waited for the summer to make him bloom. Maybe hope is shallow, 'cause nothing ever grew. The ground laid fallow, only dirt beneath his shoes. Some dreams are just meant to stay alone inside a padlocked cage. A dream is dead and broken, can never bloom. A dream is dead and broken, can never bloom. But 65 degrees. Last time I asked, I was down on my knees. The last time I heard you speak, you shot ice into my veins. I almost wished there would rain. Now your forecast calls for me. Does the sun go down on the road between us? And the world keeps right on spinning day by day. I settle my claim on this wintry way. Ask again for the strength to believe what you say. It's your focus calls for me. To shorten all that stands between us. Getting low. Last time I heard you, it was 10 below. Still your forecast calls for me. If only you could see the way I see.
30,000 miles seems far to a man who hasn't fallen quite as hard as I did for you. But it seems with every step I make was a road that I was bound to take for a journey to wind up here with you, my home, sweet home. I would do it all again for you. 30,000 miles seems far to a man who hasn't fallen quite as hard as I did step I make was a road that I was bound to take for a journey to wind up here with you, my home sweet home, my home sweet home, my home sweet home. I would do it all again for you. I would do it all again for you. I would do it all again for you. I would do it all again for you.
Government's your friends, you see. That's what I have to say, or they will bury me. Don't you try to criticize, and don't you ever try to talk about their lies. I don't know what you've been told, but last time that I checked, we had the right to say the things we mean and disagree and not have to face the guillotine. But if it's your head in the basket, then you just pick the wrong side of the revolution. Patriot Act is the riot act with the PAT. What that really means is that they're watching you and that they're really watching me. And anyone who disagrees is sure to face a guillotine. A patriot has got to keep his mouth shut. Cause if it's your head in the basket, then you just pick the wrong side of the revolution. Child king and his army wing, they are hell-bent on the conquest. Enemies on bended knees are gonna see it our way soon, because the freedom that they steal from us, they try to export overseas. And now our former enemies are free to live a life of tyranny the same as you or me. And it's a crime to speak your mind. And it's a crime. If you're hurt, the blade is gonna fall. There's a place you ought to know, this shithole called Guantanamo, where the people who we cannot trust are safely kept away from us. But we never have to worry if they're guilty or not, because we stick them in a cell and they are soon forgotten. And they're out of sight and out of mind and out of luck. And if it's your head in the basket, then you just pick the wrong side of the revolution. Before you choose a side to fight, forget about who's wrong or right. If you like your neck, you best as heck start rooting for the winner. This brave new world is knocking at your door, and you better let it in. The Constitution's evolution never made a contribution to the revolutionary man, and it's a crime to speak your mind. And it's a crime. If you heard, the blade is gonna fall.
Voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Si vous avez apprécié, je vous invite à mettre un pouce bleu et à vous abonner à la chaîne. Si vous avez apprécié les jeux de lumière, tout ça, n'hésitez pas à aller regarder ma vidéo tuto sur la lumière en photo de rue. A bientôt, je vous laisse avec la photo coup de cœur.
Day that we met, I'll never never forget. I knew from the moment she spoke that she was destined to be my favorite regret. And all through the years, the joy and the tears we shared as the greatest of friends. But she was destined to be my favorite regret. Well, each moment we spent, I've been almost content just to talk to her all through the night. But a part of me mourns what will never be born. Forever my favorite regret.
He's gentle and kind and told